this video, we're gonna go from this to this using this. So I purchased this Mustang GT and I actually had a difficult time deciding which way I wanted to go with the louver or tinted windows, but I do have a rear window defroster, and my fear is if I go with window tint, at some point that'll have to be removed. That may cause some damage to it. You know, looking at it, this car might have already had a louver on it at one time. Interesting. Anyway, so I'm gonna install this louver on here. Oh, and by the way, there'll be a link to it in the description, a link to the style of louver that I purchased. So this is a Willpak louver, and one of the most important things it does tell you, and I'll show this later, is to clean the glass very thoroughly to help that tape stick to it. So the first thing will be unpacking it. This one's bent. I'm going to do a way to start. So let's put this back. Missing a screw too. I found a screw, looks like it might work. Okay, next is putting these on, and you want them to go inside because you don't want them sticking out so you can see them. Looks like we got a little plastic nut, basically, a washer. Put these in or not? I don't think they're needed. Alright, so with the screw in here, looks like that's hitting the glass. I don't like that. So I'm going to take that screw out and I'll use that splint, one of those splints right here. Alright, so let's go out there and take that screw out and put that splint on there. there is one without any foam, and then this one with foam. This bugs me a bit too. That's going to make it bow slightly right there. Alright, put it back on the glass and let's see what we got. Oh, clean it first. I'm going to clean it with some basically soap and water. Non-detergent dishwashing soap works great. I use that when I put a hood decal on my Trans Am that I used to have. And it worked great, just like Dove or whatever, and spray it on there, and that way you won't have any film left on the car. Alright, so once you get it centered up, then mark it, however you want to mark it, grease pen or whatever. I'm tempted to just peel them off one at a time and lay it down. Okay, next step is to apply the adhesion promoter on, and this is what hopefully will keep it on the car. So I'm gonna just leave it on there and see if I can do one side at a time. We'll see how that works out for me. So once that hits the glass, it's on. So make sure you got it set right. Trick ain't going nowhere. There we go. I got a little bit of adjusting to do, but there it is. Looks like it's not square. Hard to say. You know what? Actually, it may be okay. I may loosen those up after everything dries good and solid and shift it around a little bit. But there it is with the louver on. I think I like it. I think I prefer the older ones that had a few more slats in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's got 6. I think the other ones had like 8 or 10, which I think that looked better. And I need to tighten these down, don't I? Actually, I need to take that off. In the instructions, it says don't drive the car for 24 hours. And also, you're supposed to take that back off. So I'm going to take that off, let it set up, and then I can do some final adjustments. Try to get these gaps a little better. From what I've read, they're going to be there. All right, so a couple of notes. I did not put these trim pieces on. I kind of like it without it. I'm going to hang on to them. Maybe I'll put them on at a later time. And same thing with these side splints. I guess if you painted them black and then put them on, it wouldn't look too bad. But honestly, the way that screws together, I don't think it'll be a problem. So I did not do that either. And then once the glue dries, then I'll go back and put some silicone along the edges of the mounts to help keep water out of them. Didn't do that on my 79 TA, or 78 TA rather, and didn't really matter. It worked fine on it. But maybe that's a little tip that'll help it out. So I'll give that a shot too. So anyway, thank you for watching.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please select like down there and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to the channel. Maybe you like the next one. Thank you for watching.